Have you ever found yourself stuck in a cycle of poor decisions, wondering why you keep repeating the same mistakes? Today, we're diving into what it really takes to break free from these patterns, reclaim your power, and make choices that reflect your true potential. It's time to stop holding yourself back and start living with purpose, wisdom, and confidence. Welcome to another new video. I want to delve into an essential yet often uncomfortable topic: the need to stop being foolish. Now, I don't mean this in an offensive way. I'm referring to those instances when we act against our better judgment, letting fear, ignorance, or complacency lead us off course. This is a call to wake up, recognize our potential, and make choices that align with our true selves. It's time to step up, hold ourselves accountable, and embrace the wisdom that life offers if we're willing to listen. Acknowledging our patterns is the first step in breaking the cycle of poor choices. We all have those moments when we go against our better judgment, whether it's making bad decisions in our personal lives, holding on to toxic relationships, or neglecting our well-being. Recognizing these patterns is crucial. It requires courage to look in the mirror and confront the choices we've made. Many of us find ourselves in repetitive cycles, doing the same things and expecting different results. This is the very definition of insanity, yet it's an all too common trap. We need to ask ourselves why we keep repeating these behaviors. Is it comfort? Fear of change? The illusion of control? Recognizing these patterns is the first step toward breaking free. Once we identify these recurring behaviors, we can begin to understand their roots. Are they driven by fear, insecurity, or habit? This self-awareness empowers us to make different choices. When we confront our own lapses in judgment, we take the first steps toward growth and improvement. It's about owning our actions and understanding that we have the power to change our circumstances. Furthermore, acknowledging these patterns paves the way for deeper reflection. It compels us to think about the consequences of our actions and how they impact not just ourselves, but those around us. This awareness nurtures empathy, helping us see the bigger picture. When we grasp how our actions affect our loved ones, we become more motivated to change. Importantly, this acknowledgement isn't a moment for shame, but an opportunity for growth. It's about recognizing that we are human and prone to making mistakes. The goal isn't to dwell on our missteps, but to learn from them, evolve, and stop being foolish. Understanding the fear factor. Fear is a powerful emotion that often drives us to make poor choices. It can paralyze us or push us to make decisions that don't align with who we truly are. Whether it's the fear of failure, rejection, or the unknown, it deeply influences our actions. Understanding this fear is crucial to breaking the cycle of poor decisions. Too often, we let fear control our choices. We might avoid risks because we're afraid of failing or remain in unhealthy situations due to fear of the unknown that comes with change. This fear can cause us to settle for less than we deserve, making decisions that compromise our happiness and potential. To counter this, we must change how we think about fear. Instead of viewing failure as something to avoid at all costs, we can see it as a valuable teacher. Every setback is a chance to grow, a chance to learn and move forward. By adopting this perspective, we loosen fear's hold on us and open ourselves to new possibilities. Confronting our fears head-on can be incredibly freeing. Often we find that what scares us isn't as overwhelming as we imagined. This bravery can lead to significant change. Every small victory over fear boosts our confidence and reinforces our ability to make wise decisions. It's about reclaiming our power and realizing that we control our own destiny. Ultimately, understanding the role of fear is about transforming our relationship with it. Instead of letting it paralyze us, we can learn to navigate through it, using it as a guide that steers us toward growth instead of stagnation. When we stop allowing fear to dictate our actions, we start making choices that reflect our true selves. Embracing accountability is another essential aspect of personal growth. It means taking responsibility for our actions, recognizing when we've made poor choices, and committing to better decisions in the future. This isn't easy. It often involves having uncomfortable conversations with ourselves and others. But when we embrace accountability, we free ourselves from a victim mentality. We stop blaming external circumstances or other people for our mistakes and acknowledge that we have the power to change our situation. This shift in mindset is empowering. It reinforces the belief that we are not powerless. We are active participants in our lives. Accountability requires honesty with ourselves. It means facing our shortcomings and admitting when we've made mistakes. This honesty is essential for growth. Embracing accountability helps us uncover the lessons hidden within our mistakes, transforming our missteps into wisdom. Furthermore, taking accountability fosters healthier relationships. When we hold ourselves accountable, we inspire a culture of mutual accountability in our interactions. We become more open to admitting when we're wrong and learning from our mistakes. This openness strengthens our connections and builds trust. Ultimately, embracing accountability is about reclaiming our power. It enables us to take charge of our lives and make choices that reflect our values. By acknowledging our mistakes and committing to change, we create a foundation for personal growth and transformation. The power of self-reflection. Self-reflection is an invaluable tool for personal development. It allows us to examine our thoughts, emotions, and behaviors, shedding light on the reasons behind our actions. Through self-reflection, we can identify the root causes of our poor choices and gain clarity about who we truly are. In our fast-paced lives, it's easy to get swept up in the chaos and neglect the need to pause and reflect. However, setting aside time for self-reflection is crucial. It provides the space needed to critically evaluate our choices and their outcomes. This deliberate practice helps us make more informed decisions going forward. Self-reflection also nurtures emotional intelligence. By understanding our emotions and their influence on our decisions, we become more skilled at navigating complex situations. We learn to recognize when our emotions are steering us toward poor choices and can choose to respond with greater wisdom. Moreover, self-reflection promotes growth. When we look back on our past experiences, we can pinpoint patterns and identify areas for improvement. This insight empowers us to break free from negative cycles and make choices that align with our core values. It's about translating reflection into actionable steps that lead to a better future. Ultimately, self-reflection is a gift we give ourselves. It connects us to our inner selves and deepens our understanding of our motivations and desires. By embracing self-reflection, we can move beyond foolishness and make choices that truly represent who we are. Surrounding ourselves with positivity. The company we keep has a significant influence on our mindset and decisions. Being surrounded by positive, uplifting individuals can greatly enhance our ability to make wise choices. When we engage with people who inspire us, we're more inclined to make sound decisions and confidently pursue our goals. Positive relationships encourage growth and accountability. When friends or mentors challenge us to be our best selves, we become more conscious of our actions. Their support and constructive feedback help us recognize when we're slipping into unwise behaviors. This type of accountability is invaluable for personal growth. Positivity also breeds motivation. When we're surrounded by individuals who exude optimism and ambition, we're inspired to follow their lead. Their energy is contagious, propelling us to take risks and chase our dreams. This supportive environment fosters a culture of encouragement, making it easier to break free from negative habits. However, it's essential to assess our current relationships. Are there people in our lives who consistently bring us down or promote unwise behavior? If so, it might be time to reevaluate those connections. Letting go of toxic relationships can be difficult, but it's often necessary for our growth and well-being. Ultimately, surrounding ourselves with positivity means creating an environment that supports our growth. It's about cultivating relationships that inspire wise choices and hold us accountable for our actions. By choosing to engage with uplifting individuals, we can break free from foolishness and build a brighter future. The value of education and knowledge. Education is a powerful asset that equips us with the knowledge and skills needed to make informed choices. The more we learn, the better prepared we are to face life's challenges. Ignorance can lead to poor decisions, but by seeking knowledge, we empower ourselves to make choices that align with our goals and values. Education takes many forms. It can come from formal schooling or be gained through life experiences and self-study. No matter the source, the key is to remain curious and open to learning. By committing to expanding our knowledge, we reduce the risk of making unwise choices. Additionally, knowledge enhances critical thinking. It allows us to evaluate situations, weigh pros and cons, and make well-informed decisions. When we understand the potential consequences of our actions, we're less likely to fall into the trap of foolishness. We approach challenges with clarity and confidence, armed with the tools we need to succeed. Education also promotes self-awareness. The more we learn about ourselves and the world, the better we understand our motivations and desires. This self-awareness is crucial for making choices that truly reflect who we are. It helps us recognize when we're making poor decisions and empowers us to change course. Ultimately, the value of education and knowledge cannot be overstated. It's a cornerstone of personal growth and empowerment. By committing to lifelong learning, we equip ourselves to make wiser choices, avoid foolishness, and pursue our passions with confidence. Embracing change as a path to growth. Change is an inevitable part of life, and how we respond to it can either propel us forward or keep us stuck in a cycle of poor decisions. Embracing change takes courage and a willingness to step out of our comfort zones. It's about understanding that growth often lies beyond what is familiar. Many of us resist change because of fear. We hold on to the familiar, even when it no longer serves us, which can lead to stagnation and missed opportunities. To stop being foolish, we need to learn to view change as a catalyst for growth. It's about shifting our mindset and seeing change as an opportunity for progress. Embracing change also fosters resilience. As we navigate the ups and downs of life, we build the capacity to adapt and overcome challenges. Each experience, whether good or bad, teaches valuable lessons. This resilience is essential for making wise choices and moving forward with confidence. Moreover, embracing change opens our minds to new perspectives. By exploring different paths, we gain insights that lead to personal development. This openness fuels creativity and innovation, helping us approach challenges with fresh ideas. Embracing change is about releasing fear and stepping into the unknown. It's a commitment to growth and evolution. By accepting change as a natural part of life, we can stop being foolish and seize the opportunities it brings. The importance of goal setting. Setting clear, achievable goals is vital for personal growth. Goals provide direction and purpose, keeping us focused on what truly matters. Without goals, it's easy to drift through life without a sense of purpose, falling into patterns of poor decision-making. When we set goals, we create a roadmap for our future. These goals act as markers, allowing us to track our progress and hold ourselves accountable. They motivate us to make wise choices and take proactive steps toward achieving our dreams. Goal setting also builds discipline. It requires us to prioritize our time and resources to stay on track. When we have well-defined goals, we're less likely to engage in unwise behavior. We learn to recognize distractions and temptations that can derail us, staying focused on what truly matters. Additionally, setting and achieving goals builds confidence. Each small victory reinforces our belief in our abilities and strengthens our self-assurance. This newfound confidence empowers us to tackle greater challenges and make decisions that align with our values. It's about building momentum and creating a positive feedback loop that propels us forward. Ultimately, the importance of goal setting cannot be overstated. It is a fundamental aspect of personal growth and empowerment. By establishing clear, achievable goals, we equip ourselves to avoid poor decisions and pursue our passions with purpose and determination. The role of mentorship. Mentorship plays a vital role in both personal and professional growth. A mentor provides guidance, support, and valuable insights that help us navigate life's challenges. They can help us identify patterns of poor decision-making and encourage us to choose more wisely. This relationship can be transformative, offering the perspective we need to make better choices. A good mentor challenges us to step out of our comfort zones. They hold us accountable for our actions and inspire us to take risks. This support is particularly valuable during times of uncertainty. When we have someone who believes in us, we are more inclined to take the necessary steps for growth. Mentorship provides a wealth of knowledge and experience. Mentors often share their journeys, revealing lessons learned from their successes and failures. This shared wisdom helps us avoid common pitfalls and make more informed decisions. Learning from others can accelerate our growth and reduce the chances of repeating mistakes. Additionally, mentorship fosters a sense of community. Engaging with mentors and seeking their guidance enriches our lives by building connections that support and uplift us. These relationships form a network of encouragement, helping us pursue our goals and navigate challenges confidently. Ultimately, the role of mentorship is invaluable in our journey of growth. By seeking out mentors and remaining open to their guidance, we empower ourselves to make better choices and align with our true selves. Cultivating emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence is the ability to understand and manage our own emotions and those of others. It plays a crucial role in our decision-making and interpersonal relationships. By developing emotional intelligence, we enhance our ability to avoid poor choices and make decisions that reflect our true values. Understanding our emotions allows us to approach challenging situations with greater clarity. When we can identify our feelings, we respond thoughtfully instead of reacting impulsively. This self-awareness helps us make decisions that align with our goals and reduces the likelihood of poor choices. Moreover, emotional intelligence nurtures empathy. When we understand our own emotions, we become more attuned to the feelings of others. This empathy deepens our relationships and encourages us to treat others with kindness and respect. Engaging in respectful interactions creates an environment that fosters growth and understanding. Additionally, emotional intelligence improves communication skills. It allows us to express ourselves more effectively and manage difficult conversations gracefully. When we can articulate our emotions and needs, we reduce misunderstandings and build more meaningful connections with others. Ultimately, emotional intelligence is a powerful tool for personal development. By cultivating this skill, we empower ourselves to make better decisions and build relationships based on empathy and understanding. It's about navigating life with heightened awareness, leading to deeper connections and more fulfilling experiences. The consequences of ignorance. Ignorance can lead us down a path of poor choices. When we choose to remain uninformed or fail to seek knowledge, we limit our ability to make wise decisions. Understanding the consequences of ignorance is essential for personal growth and empowerment. One major consequence of ignorance is missed opportunities. A lack of knowledge can cause us to overlook experiences that could enhance our lives, whether it's pursuing a new career, learning a new skill, or building meaningful relationships. Ignorance keeps us stagnant and unfulfilled. Ignorance can also result in harmful decisions. Without a clear understanding of our choices, we may engage in behaviors that negatively impact our well-being, from unhealthy habits to maintaining toxic relationships. Recognizing the consequences of ignorance motivates us to seek knowledge and make informed decisions. Furthermore, ignorance breeds fear and insecurity. When we lack information, we may feel uncertain and anxious about the future, which can paralyze us and prevent us from taking action. By seeking knowledge, we empower ourselves to face the unknown with confidence and clarity. Ultimately, recognizing the consequences of ignorance is a crucial step toward personal growth. By committing to lifelong learning, we equip ourselves to make wise choices that align with our values and aspirations. Committing to personal growth. The journey toward better decision-making is ultimately a commitment to personal growth. It involves embracing change, seeking knowledge, and holding ourselves accountable. This commitment isn't always easy, but it is essential for leading a fulfilling life. Personal growth is a lifelong journey that requires continuous learning, reflection, and self-improvement. By embracing this path, we empower ourselves to make choices that align with our true selves and avoid poor decisions. Committing to personal growth also builds resilience. As we face challenges and setbacks, we learn to adapt and persevere, strengthening our ability to navigate life's uncertainties with confidence and grace. Additionally, personal growth encourages us to form meaningful relationships. As we evolve, we attract people who share our values and aspirations, creating connections that provide support and encouragement on our journey. Ultimately, committing to personal growth is about embracing our potential. It's about recognizing that we are capable of change and that we have the power to shape our lives. By dedicating ourselves to growth, we can make better decisions and live authentically, pursuing our passions with purpose and determination. As we conclude, let's remember that making better choices is not about perfection, it's about progress. It's a commitment to self-awareness, accountability, and growth. Each day gives us opportunities to make wiser decisions and learn from life's lessons. Let's strive to improve, challenge ourselves, and support one another on this journey to becoming our best selves. Together, we can avoid poor decisions and embrace a future filled with purpose, wisdom, and understanding.